Before I got married, I swore to myself that I would prefer to be single and unhappy than to be married and unhappy. You see, as a young woman growing up, I could have counted on one hand the couples that I saw who showed they may have been pretending, but who demonstrated godly marriage. And those very words came to haunt me, that when now I had tied the knot, that's 3 years into my marriage, I was extremely unhappy, and I thought that I made the wrong decision. And the problems between my husband and I just worsened each year and each year and each year. And it reached a point where I decided enough is enough. And I thought that the only way out of this marriage, out of my marriage, was to end my life. And thank God for a church sister who called me on the night when I thought that I'm going to end it. I don't care what people have to say. I don't care what the church has to say. I am just hurting too much beyond words. Did I seek God in prayer? Yes, I did. Did I seek His word about my broken marriage? Yes, I did. Did I seek godly counsel from married women and men and couples in the church? Yes, I did. But I thought that my marriage was broken beyond repair. I felt hopeless. I felt a sense of disillusionment that I knew at that point in time that in order to get some kind of escape, the best thing for me to have done at that point in time was to seek a refuge. And my refuge was walking out of the marriage. You're listening to my testimony. And if you have come to this video seeking hope, thinking beyond hope that your marriage can be saved, I want to tell you that yes, God is in the business of saving marriages, especially Christian marriages. And so these series of videos that I have prepared will help you along that journey. I don't know where you are on your journey or where you are in your marriage. You probably feel that sense of hopelessness that I did in my marriage. You probably are the only one in your marriage who is working on trying to build a happy home. What do you do when you're the only one who is surrendering to God's will? Don't give up. My husband and I are reunited, and I can tell you it has not been easy, and it is still not easy, but I can see the hand of God working in our marriage to fashion what we have so that it can represent Christ and what He had designed for marriages to be. But I had to make that decision. I knew during my point of separation, at the beginning I was just so angry and broken. But it was God who was able to work through my bitterness and my resentment for me to reach a point when I could have said, I want to save my marriage. And I had to once again seek God's help, because it was either His way or my way. And the scriptures remind us in Isaiah 55:8-9, for my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. But I know with all faith that when we surrender, as difficult as it is to surrender to God's way, that's when He begins to move in our lives. And I pray that you will surrender to God's way, because we don't have the answers. The world may give us an answer, but I can tell you, worldly wisdom will only lead to destruction, but godly wisdom will lead to life. So for more information on how to fix a broken marriage God's way, I want you to click on the link in the description so you can get access to a free report on top 5 things not to do when your partner wants out. And don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. And I'm going to leave you with one of the scripture's most prevalent themes. For with God, nothing shall be impossible. Luke 1:37. All the best and Godspeed.